Hey guys, I'm so thankful that you come today. I'm so thankful for Melissa and my heart of thanksgiving. It's such a blessing to me and an honor to be a part. I never changed that 2022. But anyways, I want to get started a little simple little video today of when I think of like this is the last week of my heart of thanksgiving and the bread of Jesus is our bread of life. I think about eating, but Jesus is the only one that fills that void. I put a post out there yesterday um, that, you can try to find that peace, that joy, that um, happiness, but it only comes from the Lord. He's the one that feeds your soul. He's the only one that can make you happy. He's the only one that can bring that joy and fill that void. So today, I am going to create because I think about the bread of life. Um, so I'm thinking about recipes. I love to cook, and I love gathering around the table and laughing and talking with my family and catching up. And so today I wanted to create a little recipe insert in my journal, and it's going to be a simple little process. And so let's get started. First of all, whenever you print out the paper from Pink Paper Peppermints website, it prints like, you have all this excess. And, but we're going to leave this because my recipe cards that I've got, I kind of measured it by this side. I'm just winging it with y'all today. But anyways, we're going to use the whole process, the whole page, and we're going to trim a little, but to fill in this void, you can always use lace. I've done some already. I just filled in, a piece of some more of her paper that she had. I just love these printed, I love everything, but these printed flower sheets, I just adore them. And so anyways, let's get started. We're just going to fold this directly, this way, half in two. And if you have a scoreboard, you can score it right down the middle. But I'm just going to do with just my fingers. So I'm sorry about that, but I could not find my other setup, so I'm having to use my husband's. And also, then you fold it again like this, and then we are going to cut this way. And how it's folded like this, we'll cut this way. And try to line that up the best that you can. And I'm sorry that it's not bright in here. I'm in my craft studio, and it's still early morning. I think that's about it. And then we're going to trim off the excess on the top. Let's do that other one. Okay. I'm such a messy crafter. I really am. My craft studio, you can't hardly even get in it. My husband, he's like very, very clean and in order, and I'm not. But opposites attract, right? Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and add some pieces of paper. Well, actually, I got my cutting piece out. I want to measure, and I don't have no measurements or anything. I'm the type of crafter that kind of just wings it a little bit, I reckon. I do go by some measurements and such, but today I'm not. And again, I printed out another piece, and my printer is running out of ink. I gotta get some more ink. But I printed both sides, and I folded it totally in half. And I'm going to need to extend this because this is going to be the outside of the recipe holder. And, you know, to fit this in, I'm going to extend this a little bit. So what I'm going to do is glue another piece of, before I cut that, I am going to glue a piece of some paper that coordinates with this beautiful plaid. And I love using Barely Art glue. It's awesome to me. I do like the glitter glue, but I also like this very much. It dries quickly and it does not wrinkle the paper. And I just love it. So right now, I'm just extending the width of the paper. And, okay, let me do the other side. I save all my scraps, and I just can't throw anything away. Sometimes I like to make like snip bit rolls, and I actually thought about doing that because it's something similar like I done last year, but I decided since I just feel it on my heart to, you know, Jesus is our ultimate, fills our heart, fills our hunger. When we're hungering for something, he's the one that fills our hunger. And I just think of food, you know, when we get hungry for something, that he's the only one that feels that. And food, you know, he's our bread of life. So now I'm going to cut this down. And you could have added that, the extended part, after you cut this, but I am going to, see, that'll be perfect. So I'm going to leave it about like that. Like I said, I eyeball things. Let me see. I want to make sure that's straight though. I don't want a wonky. But I'm wonky. I really am. People that, oh shucks. People that are around me, they know how wonky I am. I'm going to have to cover that up. Here, let me trim that a little bit more. I let it slip whenever I was cutting it. Okay, there. You can always fix your errors, your mistakes. You know, I'm not perfect with my crafting and such. Let me fix that now. Let me do it this side. Okay, now let me cut this side off. Too short, let's see. I'm going to trim this down a little bit more. If you had measurements, then you have to do all this, but all right, there we go. And I can get you some measurements too, this, if you're interested. Okay, and now we're going to make these little pockets to slip our recipes in. Let me move this out of the way. Okay. We'll get the first one, and I want to add some of this extra paper that we just cut, and I'm eyeballing it. Let me take this off. I don't know if y'all craft like this, but I do a lot of eyeballing things. glue this down. And then I'll trim the excess off. I'll do the same thing on this one. Like I said, you could add lace and stuff, and I'm surprised that ain't what I've grabbed, but and it would be pretty to add some lace even on the edging to cover the edging up. And I might end up just doing that, but right now I'm not. I think there's, yeah. And you can stitch these as well. Okay. Now, I am going to glue. This is going to be the inside. And this is going to be the outside. So we are going to glue this all the way down and this, and leave this up here open. And try to get close to the side as you can. The edges, because my index cards, recipes that I'm using, and I just was trying to save paper, and I could have made it better and wider if I was trying to get 2 out of a piece of paper. Okay, so that's going to be like that. Let me do this other one. I think I'm going to glue these. Lay down the sides. Whoops. Probably won't regret that. Get in a hurry here. Alright, this is the outside. This is the outside. I have them lined up. And now we're going to, what I think I'm going to do is, because I like to add some ribbon and such to my album, because we already got our pockets right here where our recipes will fit down in there like that and poke out. Anyways, so now we're going to bind this together. And I have a, let me get my punch. I have the Fisher's punch, but I'm going to use my Tim Holtz. So I'm going to have to do these, and I'm going to line them up and punch the little holes real quick. I'm just trying to kind of get it in the same spot. There. I'm probably taking away from where we stick our, I might have to trim our my recipe cards a little, which would be fun. Okay. All right, now I am going to stick these in here. Get some ribbon. I think I will use this ribbon right here. Probably I'm going to have to, and you can even do these with like put another enforcer, and I might end up doing that, but I just wanted to do kind of a quick video. I'm going to have to probably redo this right here. Right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to make it work. And let's add, I think I'm going to mix these up a little. So, let's run these things. And you can use a, like a needle, but since these holes are kind of big, I can just pull it through. I've just done it anyways. Here, let me change this one out. I don't want that one on there. I want to separate the prints. This paper is so pretty. I just love it. Make sure, yep. Make sure I put these in the right, yep, okay. And let's do this one. And then we're going to poke this through. I want to leave enough string where we can tie it. So, I'll cut this. We're going to do the same thing through the other side. And let's string these three. Then we just tie it. Then you have your little, where you can stick your recipes in. Here, I'm going to trim these just a little on the sides. Stick them in. Yeah, I love turkey. And you can stick, I just done a few from some of our favorite recipes that my mom, she's always used, and I like to use them as well. But stick them in. This would even be a good little gift for someone's first Thanksgiving cooking, or new wife, or someone that just bought their own home. Especially for a family member. I'll add this one. You can decorate the pages as well. Okay, and then I'm going to probably cover up all this with lace or something. I'm not going to do it on camera. But this is my recipe book that I'm going to insert inside my journal and add more recipes and such to it. You know, and decorate the front and put I'm trying to see, I don't know what, feast, that would be a good one. You know, we feast, but I like to gather, I like the gathering. But I'm probably going to put that on the front with some lace and stuff. But I love to gather with my family, and you know, I want to love my family. I want to love my family. Jesus loved my family through me. That is my prayer. Not just my family, but everybody, but mainly my family. And this is all that I have for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I will show a finished picture with Mama decorating and me adding the lace and some ephemera that from her kit, Miss Melissa's kit. If you like this beautiful paper and stuff, just go to, or any of my stuff that I've been sharing with my Heart of Thanksgiving, you can go to PINKPAPERPEPPERMINTS.com, and that's where you can get these kits, or sign up for her email, her newsletter. You get free stuff with that. But I just love, love, love all her stuff, and I love her heart. And if you're playing the Bonanza, this is the number that you will need. 12I. 12I is the number that you need with the Bonanza. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope you have a blessed day.